What does success mean to you? Is it a big house, a fancy car, or perhaps the freedom to do what you want when you want? It's a question that often sparks diverse responses. For some, it's about financial prosperity. For others, it's the pursuit of passion or the attainment of personal goals. The beauty of success is that it's a deeply personal and subjective concept, varying from person to person. So buckle up, as we're about to journey through the lives of 10 individuals who redefined the meaning of success. Every success story begins with a turning point. Consider the tale of our first individual, a woman who found herself in a soul-crushing corporate job. Day after day, she was squeezed into a box of expectations, her creativity stifled. She was living, but was she alive? One dreary Monday, she looked out her office window and asked herself, "Is this it?" That moment was her turning point. She decided to leave the corporate world and pursue her passion for art. She traded in her office view for a canvas, and the rest, as they say, is history. Our second individual was a young man with a brilliant mind, but he was trapped in a cycle of poverty. His family couldn't afford to send him to college, and he found himself working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. But one day, as he was serving tables at a dingy diner, he overheard a conversation about scholarships and grants. That was his turning point. He decided to apply for every scholarship he could find. It was a grueling process, but his determination paid off. Today, he's a renowned scientist, breaking barriers in his field. And then there's the story of our third individual. She was a single mother, juggling multiple responsibilities and trying to make ends meet. Life dealt her a tough hand, but she played it with resilience. The turning point came when she realized that she could turn her love for baking into a business. Her kitchen became her workshop, her children her taste testers, and her friends her first customers. She took a leap of faith, and it led her to a successful career as a pastry chef, owning a chain of bakeries across the country. These stories all have one thing in common. A turning point, a decision to change, led these individuals on their path to success. Success isn't achieved overnight. It's a result of continuous struggle and persistence. Let's delve into the lives of 3 individuals who have walked this challenging path to success. Their stories are not about overnight triumphs, but rather about the relentless pursuit of dreams against all odds. First up, we have an inventor whose name is synonymous with ingenuity. But did you know, before he illuminated the world, Thomas Edison faced countless failures? His quest to invent the electric light bulb was not a straight, well-lit path. Instead, it was a journey filled with 10,000 failed experiments. Yet, each failure only fueled his determination. Edison's story is a testament that success is not about avoiding failure, but about persisting through it. Next, we have an author who brought magic into our lives, J.K. Rowling. Before the world knew about Hogwarts, Rowling was grappling with her own set of dementors: poverty, depression, and rejection. At one point, she was a single mother living on welfare. 12 publishing houses rejected her manuscript for Harry Potter. But Rowling didn't let these adversities extinguish her dream. With each rejection, she only grew more resolute, and her struggle became the foundation of her extraordinary success. Finally, we turn to a business magnate, Elon Musk. Before he revolutionized the automobile and space industries, Musk faced ridicule and financial crises. His audacious dreams were deemed impossible by many. His first few ventures ended in failures, and he was on the brink of bankruptcy. But Musk's iron will was not to be underestimated. He was not deterred by the naysayers or the failures. Instead, he used them as a motivator to push harder and reach further. Their struggles weren't roadblocks, but stepping stones to their success. Each one of them used their adversities as fuel, driving them to work harder and push boundaries. Remember, it's the struggle that shapes the success. Without it, success is just an empty victory. Now let's move on to the moment when their struggles finally paid off. Every struggle leads to a breakthrough. Remember that for our next 3 individuals, this sentiment was more than just a mantra. It was the guiding light that led them to their breakthrough moments. Our first individual was stuck in a rut. Day in and day out, the same problem seemed to persist. But then, like a bolt of lightning, it hit. The solution wasn't to keep doing the same thing, but to pivot, to change the approach entirely. It was this realization that marked the first step towards their success. Next, let's talk about a woman whose unyielding spirit led her to break barriers. She faced countless rejections, each one a blow to her morale. But she didn't give in. Instead, she used each rejection as a stepping stone, fueling her determination to succeed. Her breakthrough came when she finally received her first acceptance letter. It was a ray of hope that validated her endurance. Finally, let's turn to a man who was always seen as the underdog, always underestimated. He faced numerous obstacles, but his breakthrough moment was when he learned to use these challenges to his advantage. He realized that being the underdog wasn't a disadvantage, but a unique vantage point. From this perspective, he was able to see opportunities that others overlooked. This realization sparked a series of successes that propelled him to new heights. These individuals had their breakthroughs at different points and in different ways. But the common thread that connects them all is the fact that they embraced their struggles, learned from them, and used them as stepping stones towards their success. Their breakthroughs weren't just moments of success, but validations of their struggles and perseverance. Each one of them is a testament to the power of resilience in the face of adversity and the incredible potential that lies within each of us to turn our struggles into our greatest successes. Success, as they say, is sweet. It's the moment when all the hard work, all the struggles, and all the breakthroughs culminate into something tangible and impactful. The final individual we're discussing today is a testament to this blend of determination, tenacity, and an unyielding belief in their own potential. This individual, despite the odds, carved a path that many thought was impossible. Their journey wasn't a straight line to the top, but rather a winding road filled with obstacles and challenges that tested their resolve at every turn. Yet they persevered, fueled by a burning desire to make a difference and to leave their mark on the world. Their achievements are numerous and far-reaching. They've broken records, shattered expectations, and set new standards in their field. They've created innovative solutions and pushed boundaries, forever altering the landscape of their industry. They've inspired countless others to follow in their footsteps, to dream bigger, to strive harder, and to never give up, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. Yet their success is not just measured by their accomplishments. It's also about the impact they've made, the lives they've touched, and the changes they've brought about. They've used their success as a platform to give back, to inspire, and to drive positive change. They've shown us that success is not just about achieving our own goals, but also about lifting others up and making a difference in the world. Their story is not just about success, but also about resilience, courage, and the power of belief. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity, about daring to dream, and about never losing sight of what truly matters. It's a story that reminds us that success is not just a destination, but a journey, filled with ups and downs, victories and setbacks, but ultimately leading to a place of fulfillment and achievement. Their success stories are a testament to their hard work, persistence, and belief in themselves. Every success story offers a lesson. And in the tales we've shared today, a common thread weaves through each of them. A thread spun from the resilience of the human spirit, the courage to face adversity, and the audacity to dream big. One of the key lessons we've learned is the significance of perseverance. Success is often a marathon, not a sprint. It requires the stamina to keep going, even when the finish line seems a world away. It calls for an unwavering belief in oneself, a belief that can weather the fiercest storms of doubt and uncertainty. Hard work, too, is a cornerstone of success. It's the sweat on your brow, the wear on your hands, the exhaustion at the end of the day. It's the tangible proof of your dedication, your commitment to your dream. And let's not forget about the power of struggles. While they may appear as roadblocks, they can often be transformed into stepping stones. They can shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the challenges that lie ahead. In the end, it's about turning these struggles into opportunities, about embracing the journey and the lessons it brings. Because success is more than just the achievement of a goal. It's the journey, the process, the growth. Remember, success is not a destination, but a journey filled with lessons learned, struggles faced, and breakthroughs achieved.